Hi guys, we're coming up with crossovers we think would be really awesome this week. And they're crossovers that haven't happened. And mine, now that I think about it, there is no chance it would actually happen, but I think it could be interesting. I came up with this because Avatar was on TV and I was watching it. The Avatar: The Last Airbender, the TV series, not the movie made of the TV series that was terrible, or the movie that shared the name that was also terrible, but the actual TV series was really good. You should watch it if you haven't. Anyway, so I was watching some Avatar, and it kind of hit me that it'd kind of be interesting to see an Avatar Full Metal Alchemist crossover. And I was poking fun at Brit a little bit in the comments that I knew right away she was going to do something with Gundam, and here I am mentioning Full Metal, so hypocrite. Anyway, partially with this because there's limitations and strengths on both sides. Like, the benders, people who, the water benders, air benders, fire benders, and earth benders, they're not limited by, like, equivalency and stuff, and they can basically do whatever they want. Like the fire benders, they can just shoot fire all willy-nilly and not have to deal with any problems with, like, Roy Mustang, the Flame Alchemist. He's got to, like, snap and create a spark, and then after he does that, he's obviously got to have the transmutation circle, which he has on his glove, but then he does that to, like, transmute the air to create, like, concentrated pockets of oxygen or flammable gas or whatever to make the fire go somewhere, where Firebender can just be like, hey, fire. That's more of like a Hadouken or something, but you get what I see. Like, so the Firebender has, like, the leg up there, but then again, like, any alchemist can just kind of, like, make something. Like, none of the benders from the Avatar world could just, like, bend and create, like, a functional gun or something, which a lot of benders could do. But then again, the people in Avatar world, they don't have to, like, have the science and the calculation and stuff, and, like, they can't make anything new with it, but they could also do a lot, and they're not limited by, like, transmutation circles or things like that. Apparently, I didn't decide this, but I guess benders are over here and alchemists are over here, because that seems to be, like, the way I'm gesturing when I'm talking about them. I have no idea why. But then they'd go, and, like, at the beginning of the series, and they had the opening for the crossover, they'd all be, like, running at each other, like, in a lot of different openings. The one I thought of automatically was, like, the X-Men cartoon opening, and they're just like, yeah, and they're just like, ah. Yeah. Another thing, it depends on, like, who's doing who, because, like, some benders are stronger than others, and some can do lightning, and some can't, and stuff like that. And, like, if they trained, an alchemist could do a lot of the different techniques, maybe not as well as the other ones, but then if you get, like, the Avatar doing it, then they can do everything as well, and without restriction and stuff, but they can't make things. Like, I suppose a skilled bender, or even a metal bender, could make sort of a sword, but they couldn't, like, really refine it quite as much as they do. But then again, alchemists could quickly make a sword, and then they could just, like, spear them with something to, like, create, like, a big spear, and it's, like, which happens sometimes in Full Metal, too. So, I don't know, that's why I'm like, hey, this is kind of an interesting idea, because there's all these different things, and I know that Avatar is an anime, but it's anime style, anime-esque, I think a lot of people say when they do it. It's using that style, but this is, like, the thing. Like, once I thought of it, it's like all these different things, like, these different things I think of, like, don't have to figure out the chemistry if you're a bender. I see, I'm doing it wrong now. Don't have to figure out the chemistry over here, but then you do, but you can do more over here, but you're less restricted to do things over here, and blah! I feel like this is one of those Goku versus Superman kind of things. Yeah.